Hello again. Hopefully you can hear me on this. So got me all rigged up here. There was some lawn mowing and stuff going on around here. So is that the right way? Sometimes I get that little mic blocked. Hopefully I don't get too loud in your ears. I just noticed watching back my own private sessions I do for myself. The volume's going up and down. So hopefully this keeps it more even. And here is story time for our path and totems of the overall energies. Remember again, it was August 29th. Well, it still is August 29th. I'm here in my beautiful backyard. Still needs to be cleaned up, but that's all mine behind me. It's my own little forest. My own little forest. My, yeah, it's beautiful. So there's a little fire pit back there with a spiral around the fire pit. This might just bug me, so I'll try just to get into it right now. So we're going to do the story time of coral and whale. These were our main totems, main path and totems. And then we had a double coyote today in our masculine energy. And then the, okay, now I got to remember, there's been lots going on since I did this. Oh, right, swan. Swan and, what's that other one that we had for swan? Wasn't coyote. It was great mystery. That's right, the original source. It's women are the life givers and men are the life protectors. So let's talk about coral and nurturing and what the story is that goes with that. Number 13, well, I believe that's the goddess number. Also 13 moons in the year, the lunar calendar. So 13 is a very special number. It's a goddess number, I believe the goddess number. I don't know, like I said, I Google it and look it all up. So, it's hanging from my ear. Anyway, that's going to be so distracting to me. The sun's bright, so I have to put that on for a little bit. So, red coral, please remind me of the blood of all my kin. Each of us has feelings that reflect the joy within. May I nurture my own needs, then learn to share in turn. The love that is my essence, the heart that in me burns. I love those poems. Anyway, okay, so the teaching that goes with coral. Right, let me put coral just a little bit ahead because that's who we're working on. Coral. Alrighty. That 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. 4, 5. Interesting. Okay. So the teaching. Coral is often used in Native American silver jewelry along with turquoise. Coral is from the seas of the Mother Earth and is a symbol of the blood of our planet. As we have blood in our bodies, the waters of Mother Earth are considered to be her blood. Native Americans see the Earth Mother as a living being with consciousness and free will of her own. She is the true mother of all living things. Turquoise, on the other hand, is from the soil of the Earth Mother and represents the Sky Nation. Sky Nation, up in here in the stars, remember? Which protects those who act as guardians of the earth. Turquoise is male element, which can be worn for protection. Just as the warrior clans protect the people and all future generations, turquoise protects the wearer from bad medicine. This protection is needed so that the nurturing can occur in a safe space. It is for this reason that turquoise and coral are worn together. Our planet, Mother Earth, and Father Sky work hand in hand to protect nature, all creatures that are connected by the family ties of red blood. We all have red blood. The silver settings of turquoise and coral jewelry carry the symbol of purity and truth. That is the marriage of earth and sky. Each human, two-legged, has the need to be nurtured. We all do. From birth to death, humans seek comfort and nourishment from others of their kind, from pets, from possessions, from careers, and other aspects of the earth walk. Many two-leggeds feel they are not alone, that the needs they have are not met by the parents they chose. They chose. The work they do, the relationships they make, or the lifestyles they lead. These dissatisfied people have forgotten their true mother, which is the earth. Red blood runs through the veins of every creature on the earth, from mammal to reptile, from bird to fish, from human to insect. We are all part of the planetary family. Our brothers and sisters in this enormous family seek to live in harmony with us. It is through this understanding that we begin the reconnection process with all our relations. No matter how much we would like to believe it, we are never, never alone. The water nursery of creation gave birth to all things. In our Seneca tradition, our oral history tells us that after the Earth Mother was created by great mystery, the waters of the earth came from the field of plenty, and that all life forms were nourished by the blood water of Mother Earth. As seeds washed to the shores and rooted in the soil, plant life began. Creatures crawled from the oceans, rivers, and lakes and began their lives on land, while others chose the waters to live in. In the womb of woman, all humans are nurtured in the watery warmth until they are delivered through birth. So it was the Earth Mother birthed life forms from her water nursery of creation. Since the coral used by Native Americans is red and comes from seawater, it is used as the symbol of our birth and our connection to our mother of all things. Every life form is sustained through its connection to the Earth Mother and all our relations. Using coral can allow us to reconnect to the blood of our bodies and to the waters of Mother Earth. As our feelings and initiations as our feelings and intuition are connected to the water clan, we may once again feel the needs of our bodies as well as our spiritual needs. Once we reconnect with our feelings, we can develop a communication with the physical form, with our physical form that is not based upon addiction, compulsion, fear, gluttony, or selfishness. The spiritual aspect of understanding the body's need for air, food, physical activity, and sexual coupling is sacred. The gifts we are endowed with cannot be used properly unless we have a vehicle to accomplish those earthwalk missions. The body is that vehicle. The way we view life is dependent to a certain extent on how we feel and how we respect and care for our bodies. Let's work with them and not push them to work for us. A little switch that I had to make in my own mind to respect my own body. In the second world, the ice world, a tradition began among many tribes and clans that won them the name Red Earth people. These humans understood that Earth was their mother. They understood the concept of life cycles and that when they finished their earth walk, their bodies would return to the womb of the Mother Earth in preparation for rebirth. When members of the clans died, their bodies were rubbed with red ochre soil and placed in the fetal position along with all of their medicines and possessions, then covered with herbs and flowers. The womb of the Earth Mother accepted them again, and the grave was closed. The Red Earth people of the brown and red races understood the circle must come together in wholeness. As we came into this world with the blood of our mother's womb on our bodies, we should leave this world in the same manner, to be nurtured again by our true mother, the earth. In this way, we are preparing for new birth of our spirit and a new set of lessons. Many times, when coral was not available, a shell was placed in the grave of the red earth people to ensure re-entry into the water nursery of creation. The leopard shell and the cowrie shell are shaped like the vagina of a woman and represented the birth, rebirth element of the life cycle. These shells are still used by black, red, brown, and yellow tribal people. Many times these shells are used along with pieces of coral stones and bones to divine the future of a seeker. Today, a seer, a holy person, or Black Lodge woman will throw the bag of bones, which is stones, bones, and shells, into a medicine circle marked in the earth. The manner in which they fall determines the future events in the seeker's life. There are only 3 fates, past, present, and future. Every event in a person's life is influenced and decided by the choices made in the present. To change what the future holds, we must seek guidance as to the proper decision and trust that we will create beauty in our lives. Red coral is one of the tools that will reinstill faith. Reinstill that faith, knowing we are nurtured by our Earth Mother and that she will meet our needs is one method of destroying fear and affecting healing. All nurturing comes from the ability to pay attention to our needs and feelings. If we don't know what we need, how can we nurture ourselves? If we don't know what others need or how they feel, how can we give comfort? If we are out of touch with our own bodies, how can we keep them healthy and strong? Our Earth Mother supplies many teachers who can aid in the discovery of answers to these questions. Mother Earth can only supply comfort and nurturing if we are willing to listen. Then through these new understandings and our knowing systems teach us, our knowing systems teach us to trust that we are taken care of. If we are willing to nurture ourselves through connection to our Earth Mother, then we will learn how to nurture others. All begins within. The Earth Mother loves and nurtures all our relations equally. This form of unconditional love is the basis of beauty. Beauty is a form of nurturing. That is an accepted Native American understanding. To walk in beauty is to walk gently with a twinkle in the eye and loving thoughts in the mind and a smile in the heart. Coral also speaks of this message as the original intent of the mother of all things. Coral is a very special teacher who allows us to connect to our feelings, the planetary family, the water nursery of creation. Coral helps us to listen with open hearts and to understand that to feel is to heal. That came up before, right? To feel is to heal. So the application today, how to apply this to our lives. If coral has appeared in your cards today, you're being asked to look at the idea of nurturing. It may be time to nurture yourself or another. If you refuse to be nurtured, it may be time to drop that superhuman attitude before you get sick. Coral tells us that our bodies have needs too. Pay attention and be good to your body. It's sacred. Coral also speaks of the planetary family. If you feel lonely or alone, it may be time to have a reunion with the other creatures that share the earth with you. Listen to all our relations and cut the "I'm the only one" refrain out of your thoughts. Coral always tells us to listen to our feelings. If you have been ignoring how you feel around certain people or how your body feels, Coral is insisting that you reconnect to those feelings. Here we say it again. Remember, to feel is to heal. To feel is to heal. Work with your body. Don't push it to work for you. Okay, now let's quickly go through what Whale has to say. We'll put that in front, the record keeper, of course, right? Whale's been here since the beginning of time, basically. I think that's how the story goes. Well, here, I'll share it with you right now. Here's how the story goes, as written by Jamie Sands, her teachings in the Seneca and Cherokee traditions. We kind of have that in common. Apparently I have Cherokee in the background. Okay. Anyway, there goes the accent again. Spirit flowing through. Okay. So, here, we'll put this one on this side, because that's who we're speaking about now. And we have to remember that nurturing. My beautiful stones here. Nurturing. I want you to see that, because it's nurturing. Record keeper, whale. Okay. Whale of mighty oceans, you have seen it all. Secrets of the ages heard within your call. Teach me how to hear your words and how to understand the very roots of history of when our world began. It's in the stones too. Stones are the record holders and record keepers, right? Stones are ancient. Okay, I got to put these on with that bright light coming in. Superstar. Okay. A weirdo. Okay, love it, love it, love it. Okay, hope you get a laugh out of it too then, okay? Okay, so Whale, the record keeper. Whale is very much like a swimming library. Whale carries the history of Mother Earth and is said to have been placed here by the ancients from the dog star Sirius. Or Sirius? Tomato, tomato? Okay. Biologists say that whale is a mammal and very possibly lived on land millions of years ago. In tribal legend, whales' move into the ocean happened when the earth shifted and Lemuria, the motherland, went below the waves. It was around Lemuria where we chose to go into human form because it was all love in that, what I heard. Most people hear of Atlantis, Lemuria. Look that one up. I had to look that one up too. I learned it in school in my spiritual psychotherapy, and I did spiritual direction at Transformational Arts College. Beautiful place. Look it up. TAC, the transformationalartscollege.com, I believe. I probably have links all through my site because I'm on it. Yes, there is links on my website and in my webpage. So where were we? Lemuria mother went below the waves. Okay. All of our petroglyphs speak of the motherland, Mu, M-U, and the disaster that brought the red race to North America from west beyond the great waters. The symbols in the petroglyphs speak of the rivers and mountains crossed by our ancestors when they sought solid ground as the water receded. Whale saw the events that led to the settling of Turtle Island, North America, and has kept the records and knowledge of the motherland alive. It is said that Mu will rise again when the fire comes from the sky and lands in another ocean on Mother Earth. The native medicine people are waiting for this event as the next sign of Earth changes. Earth's children will have to unite and honor all ways and all races in order to survive. Whale medicine people, ooh, tingles down my spine. Whale medicine people are coded in their DNA to understand that sound frequencies can bring up records and memories of ancient knowledge. They are usually clairaudient, are able to hear both very low and very high frequencies. They are usually also physically developed and fairly telepathic. Many times, however, they are not awakened to their gifts until it is time to use the stored records. Until it is time to use those stored records. Many whale medicine people are able to tap into the universal mind of Great Spirit. and have no idea how or why they know what they know. I mean, I can relate to that a little here. Only later, when they have received confirmation, do they begin to understand how they know or why they receive the impressions. Whale medicine teaches us to use the sounds and frequencies that balance our emotional bodies and heal our physical form. Oh, I just got a flash of Dory from Finding Nemo. Whoa. Okay, I'm not going to get into that. Sorry, excuse me. Do it for yourself. Try it. It's fun. Okay. To recall why the shaman's drum brings healing and peace, I have a drum, is to align with whale's message. The drum is the universal heartbeat that aligns all beings heart to heart. You can do this. You can activate your drum chakra to just kind of double beat on that. It's kind of an empowering kind of thing too. Whew. I like that one. Okay. Boom. Okay. Before the advent of speech and primordial language, hand signs were used. We have some today. No, sorry. Peace. Sorry. Okay. All right. I get a little carried away. Hand signs were used, and many tribes were silent most of the time. The language that was understood was the sounds of great spirits, other creatures, the animals. If you pulled the whale card, you're being asked to tap into those records and to allow yourself to be sung to by those who have the original language. We are the only creatures who do not have our own unique cry or call. Find yours. Allow your voice to use this sound to release tension or emotion. I like a buffalo call. Whoo, right? Sends it out. Let it go. Whale signals a time of finding your origins, of seeing your overall destiny as coded in your DNA, and of finding the sounds that will release those records. You may never be the same again. After all, you are the melody of the universe, and the harmony is the song of the other creatures. In using your voice to open your memory, you are expressing your uniqueness and your personal sound. As you open to this uniqueness, the animals that are your 9 totems may then send their sounds or calls to you or through you. This will open your personal record so that you may further explore your soul's history and commune with Whale, who carries the history of us all. The contrary. If Whale has beached itself in your cards, the contrary, medicine implies that you are not following your sonar or homing device. On some level, you have forgotten that you hold all the answers you need to survive, to grow, and to claim the power of your chosen destiny. It may be that you're having to deal with a lot of chatter in your head and cannot get to your personal records. If so, you may need to use other sounds to enter the silence. The drum or rattle, the Indian flute, or the sounds of nature may help. The call of Whale is the lullaby. Woo! Tingles down my spine. The call of Whale is the lullaby of the tides. Rock yourself gently and float into the world of the sea. Flow with the waters of time and collect your answers. They are the only truth that will lead to your personal pathway of knowing. Contrary Whale is saying that you must desire to know. You must seek the whale song within you. In hearing Whale's call, you will connect to the ancients on a cellular level. And that's not using your cellular phone. But, you know, we can call them like that anytime. Sorry, excuse me. Wireless connection. Anyways, Okay, on a cellular level. And then you relax into the flow of the song's rhythm. You will begin to open your unique library of records. It may not come all at once. It may take practice. But if you hold the desire to know close to your heart, it will be Whale's gift to you. Look to the great star nation and send gratitude to Sirius for the song of Whale. Have a blessed day.